Yep, due west. Yep, we're going due west. Very beautiful, smooth tonight, sure. I'll keep them to the north there for a second. I don't want to spray on the window, it's time to. Go ahead and turn all our deck lights on. I tried to stay out of that sponge to the south last night. I went a little farther and then spongy. I tried to stay out of sponge. Jason's giving me some really good advice right now about this area. I just can't talk to him no more because it'll cancel my live stream. I appreciate him doing that. Can y'all hear me? I'm here. Is it turned on? There we go. Alright, we're gonna rig this thing out. We got a couple minutes for sunset. I was just getting away from a boat there that's right beside me. That's the most Jason's ever talked to me. But even to give him a thumbs up, it messes up the live stream. I'm going to go off this for a second, my friends, just to talk to the other captain. I'll be right back. It's just going to pop. There we go. We're back. I just want to get him a thumbs up. The other captain's talking to me about what he did. But we're going to rig out this thing. We got to set our booms out still. Maybe up to the back wall here. Oh yeah, I didn't set my cable out. You want to throw my cable? For some reason we keep losing satellite, which we did not like, so hopefully it won't lose it again there, my friends. Hopefully it won't lose it again. Yeah, we got satellite. If the satellite's not in view, it's not going to work, so it has to be the satellite we're allowed to have, allowed to use. Pull it away from the rake, so you got 2 spots hung up. All right, 4 or 5 spots. Over here is 1. There you go. It's just a pain in the butt if it goes out like that. Yeah, that's all right. I can tell when it's like that. Alright, come out of there. I'm gonna have to replace this chain link eventually here. Alright, put it in gear. Looks like my buoys are on the wrong side. Here, let me double check them. There we go. There's good. There we go. Beautiful sunset right now, a lot of colors. Somebody asked me like, oh, I've never seen those colors in chemtrails. Well, it's because you haven't seen the light with it. We have unusual sunsets now compared to my youth because of the chemicals they spray. There's 15 foot of water under the boat, about 16 foot of water. All right, 18 minutes there. Pick it up at 8:50. 30 minutes. We'll pick it up. 35. All right. 8:55. We'll pick it up. Anyone or two wants to tune in then. Lights on. Robotics. There's a burger there if you get hungry. And we still have a little bit of fruit there. Looks like the grill was looking a lot better tonight. We still got to watch those pieces. But it's kind of hard to get anything on them right there. But we might get zip tie it a little late now. But what we're going to do is just turn the valves where they don't have any pressure, the ones that's popping off. I talked to your dad about it. We're going to fix it where we don't have any more problems with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know about that. Totally like it's like leave off the road, like I won't go off.
Light hasn't had any problems. Last night it was a constant issue with them. But like you said, they can wear out to where they're not sticking anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna fix it probably tomorrow or something. He'll probably fix it. We had a long discussion about it.
Yeah, it's definitely like lose like half of the air for shrimp for like 4 months.
When it pops off. We got to clean all the way in a little better too. My side, I didn't see as much any amount of dead. You did a good job, but your side, because you had more shrimp, I had a little bit more dead. But just a dogfish can cause that. That praying mantis, that mantis shrimp can cause that. You know, little things that's very deadly to shrimp, you don't want in your shrimp. You got to think that dogfish, that oyster toad's their real name. But anything that comes to his mouth, he's cramping down on. So if he does that 100 times, you got 100 dead shrimp. They can be aggravating to the shrimp for sure. You just don't want things that's dangerous to the shrimp, like those creatures. Pretty warm right this second. That fan feels good. Alright, open these windows up for a little while. Yeah, you got one coming out of that. I guess I'll go around you. I guess I will. Not picky. Slow down, folks. All right, hey, tonight be better than last night. Anyone that joined in, we had some putt-putt issues, something clogged up our system. Uh-oh. Yeah, yours is already blowed off on the other side too, but see how much pressure we have? Even when it blowed off, something last night to shut everything off. I looked back at that video too, you can really see it, where it had the issue. You always want to turn these pipes out towards the shrimp, see how it's turned? You always want these valves to turn out into the shrimp. I wish I could take that side off. I would tape it, but this, I didn't have any problems with this side. But you always want to point your valves out into the middle of the shrimp. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. All right, out towards the shrimp anyhow. What did it do, blow off or something?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that like the air pressure wasn't.
Oh, it's clogged. That's what it is. I got you now. Nah, there's something in it. It shouldn't, man. Yeah, you can see a little something in it.
Like half a shrimp got something there or something.
Well, it could be anything like that, but I just see some kind of like debris in it. Yeah, it's still there too. Something floating there. Also, the putt-putt's not idled up very high. And yours is also blowed off on your side. Alright, yours is blowed off over here is what's going on. There we go, now it's working. Mine's working now. And we'll just turn that valve down where it's just barely bubbling. Alright, my friends, what y'all doing over here? I seen a great white, but it was back a few years ago in Terracea Bay. We had one 10 miles, probably about 20 miles south of here on the tractor, but we never seen it. It is Smooth the Night Mermaid. Hello, everybody. We lost satellite there for a little bit. It's nothing I can do about it. It's just a satellite system. All right, let's see where we're at. Speed, bottom, river speed. We got 20 more minutes, so I'm going to get it. Maybe 25 if I feel like it, but 20 minutes probably. Just to get us going here. 20 more minutes. Boat going by right now. If I can see it. Yeah, y'all can hear it. Boat going by us. Let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's working much better than last night. Way more pressure. Definitely have to shut it off to release whatever that was, so you have that backflow. That's a brand new light. Let me mess with it there. Let me just make sure it's on. It's definitely on. Let me look at the wiring. Ain't working at all. Did it flash or is that me? Well, hell. Maybe to turn on, but it ain't working. And that's a brand new one there. Oh well, that's why we got 4 of them. Alrighty. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful sunset. Going there. They just want to see the sun. Pretty sunset right now, my friend. Love you, brother. Johnny. It's all about the color of the spray they put out. It was purple a while ago. Funny how people laugh at me about the chemtrails, but God, if they haven't looked up the data now, they ain't never going to learn. People on Facebook. There's about 50 different compounds they spray on us, sad to say, and some of it's pathogens that make us very sick. Mad scientists is a real term, man. They're lunatics. They are crazy. No, I'm glad you didn't too. Me and your dad had a big talk about that. I think your mom might have got one and all, but I begged him to not get them and not give them to y'all too, and he understood. Let's go ahead and tighten up our back lines in case we hit a rock or the wind starts blowing, which it's not supposed to. Purple. Yeah, we start as soon as the sun sets. That's by law. We got to wait till the sun drops behind the horizon for you flat earthers. Not an illusion, it's for a fact. But anyhow, that's not a subject anymore I'm getting into. But we got, let me see, said the blind man. I'm going to pull it in 25 minutes. We're going to pull it up. Wrong or right, that's what we're doing. Let's do the short drag tonight instead of that sponge. We're going to turn around a little bit quicker. Might do one more to the north. Trying to stay out of that finger sponge that I don't remember much of 25 years ago. But our Earth is constantly changing. Can you go up here with me or let y'all see the sunset? Let me see. It's so beautiful right now. Alrighty. Got everything ready. No problems tonight. No crab line wrapped around the rotor. We had to rig in last night because of a line, just a rope in the water, wrapped around one of our rollers.
Yeah, I mean, like you were talking about like hopping out on a straw. Like,
I didn't feel like doing all that. It ain't safe anyhow.
I've only done that like once myself.
When you can rig in, you see how quick it was. Calm, it ain't that big a deal. You can get to it easily instead of hanging over the trawl to try to get to it.
Yeah, I remember like the one time I did that, I worked with John, he was telling me like, I guess I was like sitting out there like going around on the straw, he was like, tie this type of knot. I'm like, I don't know.
I wonder what type of knot. I showed you a couple yesterday.
You told it, I'll take
No telling, Bubba. There's a lot of knots out there. The red glow is the cabin light. Beautiful, ain't it? Amazing life we've had out here. Let y'all watch the pretty scenery. Had a few sharks last night. Maybe they show up again. Had dolphins. Slick calm like this, you can really see them good. There's a boat wait. Yeah, I see the boat now. Got that purple light on. Oh, that boat's distinct. Oh, he just turned it on and off. That purple light's very distinct when you want to see his butt.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to stay out of that sponge tonight. I'm going to turn around here in a few minutes.
Yeah, that's what slowed us down a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely got in it there at the end. It's right here is where it was. See where I went a little farther right here in this drag?
Yeah.
That's where we got it. And I picked up from here north, we didn't have it. And down here, we caught it. So I'm going to turn around where Jason did. He must have found the edge of it there. We're going to concentrate on these smaller shrimp tonight just because the order we need. We need 23,000 tonight unless the order changed. They only sold a 500 of that extra one last night, which surprised me a little bit.
Dude, we only did like what, 1,000?
One, and he only sold 500 of it.
Yeah, I guess I mean, like every time that like I offered an extra, like the past couple nights, it said that they already ordered
Extra.
ordered too much.
Well, there wasn't no reason to run the shop down of 12 pounds. Your dad was like, "Yeah, I agree." But hopefully tonight we'll have our order with no problem. We'll get a extra half hour. And tomorrow night we're probably going to go commercial.
What size
So
were they last night?
11 and a half and 12. I did my size 12.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much looking like that, but I would say.
They're going to be a little smaller here. We work all night light right here. Probably 11 pounders or something. 11 pounds per 1,000. 1,100 shrimp per bag. It's still pretty warm out. I know that.
Yeah.
Guess I put my slickers on, but I have not put my jacket on. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we were still getting like a nice, small little breeze.
Yeah, I don't see how you wear your jacket all night. It's too hot now. Hey, that ain't mine. That's blue.
Yeah. Still getting like a little breeze, but like not too. Like once that breeze goes away, like it's gonna be like working in the sauna.
You just gonna have to wear long sleeves like I showed you. These that are not too bad. Protect your arms. And they dry quick if you got wet. I stuck my arm in there. I didn't notice it. I stuck my arm in the tank a while ago.
Yeah.
But I sent you the link from. They're only $23 online.
And I have a couple long sleeve like shirts.
Well, it's just made for fishing shirts, not cotton.
Yeah, I don't know if the material's small, but like.
I mean, you can feel how loose these are. They're silky. I don't really like guy cotton at all, but it's his paintings. But he sold out to commercial fishermen a long time ago at the CCA. It's funny what people do for money. They'll sell out their own mother for money. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around right now. Oh man, it's. Well, that's why football players are making, millions of dollars per game and different things. Is they're just paid to do their part, they're paid to stay silent, sell out any kind of sports drink you shouldn't drink. I seen a thing on like Red Bull and stuff. Do not drink any of that stuff. None of this stuff's for your health, obviously, but just drink water. Filtered water if you can.
Nowadays, like all the hamburger products are poison.
Well, they've done it on purpose for some. Well, they make money at the doctors. When you get my age, you got all these ailments. They expect me to go in there and pay, insurance. This is a scam on top of scams. It's sad to say.
Yeah.
But you got to live naturally. Live like it's $18.99 and not $2,099.
Yeah.
All these chemicals and technologies.
Yeah, they'll avoid all that bullshit.
Yeah. Eat real food. Not saying Burger King's real food by no means. But
yeah.
Shrimping and fishing's always made me eat terrible products. I mean, I'm not able to eat like I want to.
I mean, it's pretty much like literally like blue collar job. I'm just like life.
Whoops. I mean, I got up at 2:30 and I left at 4:30. I didn't really have a lot of time to plan my food today.
Exactly, yeah. No time to go to the store or like look at it.
You know what I did this morning? I wanted to surprise Mom for Mother's Day, so I waited till Walmart opened. I got her a nice bouquet of flowers. She loves puzzles, so I got her a couple of nice puzzles. A card. I was like, "Were you surprised?" She was like, "Yeah, I was surprised." I was like, "That's what the plan was." I wanted to surprise you, and I did.
And it's definitely like very appreciated for sure.
It makes me feel good to make her happy.
Yeah, like my little brother's birthday was like a couple weeks ago. I wrapped him up some presents, so
Nice. Yeah. Oh, it's exciting for us. Well, a lot of people that helps people, it's a selfish thing because they get joy out of it too, but it does bring benefits to others. But there's some people that helps just because it makes them feel good, you know, which hopefully brings benefits to the others. Helping is a good thing, trust me. And it brings us joy as well. There we go. All right, we turned around. Got about 15 more minutes. I'll bring y'all in the cabin here with me if y'all like. Not that can't really see what y'all talking about, or if you've got even a signal. Oh, looks like it is still working. 7 people on board with us. No, I'm in Florida. We're at Hernando Beach, Florida. Catching live shrimp. That's a great question about great whites. They're actually blue. I seen one that's, I would say 13, 14 foot long, maybe a little better. One of the largest growth I've ever seen on the planet. The underneath is very white, but most sharks are kind of white to gray. Kind of funny question though, if you're still on there. But they're pretty blue. Alrighty, let's see here. Our speed's good. Heading's fine. Nobody in front of us. Lots of vessels out to the north there. I can see how many vessels I see here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see at least 20 boats all the way to the horizon. And I see a couple of glares above, beyond the horizon, especially vessels. There's at least 20 to 25 boats in front of me. They go clean out of sight because you can only see, if they're 15 foot tall, I can only see 5 nautical miles of their light because of the curvature, 8 inches per mile. At 15 feet, their light's got to be to even see it at 5 nautical miles. Arizona! What's up, Stevie? Oh, same old thing. Slick Tom, hot out. Wishing I was in Alaska lung lining, but those days are over. My buddy's up there right now lung lining in much cooler weather. Seeing some beautiful scenery there as well. But we need 23,000 tonight. We had a few problems with our pump that keeps the shrimp alive last night. Something sucked on the bottom of it. But we should be good to go tonight. Got that all figured out. Had 21,000 last night. We're going to work a little longer tonight. Lord, my man. This microphone's more of a pain to put on than you realize. Oh, get on there. There we go. I just don't want it bumping anything and it make noises. Nice blue skies today. Yeah, it's rare anymore. They've been spraying us for days on end here. Really bad weather in Texas. You can see the machine creating. Oh, I just want natural weather anymore. But I don't know if I've ever seen natural weather my whole life. they've had these machines around my whole life, and it's only gotten worse. NexRad radar system isn't for seeing the rain as much as it can control the rain. Yeah, the blue skies, I get you. Hey Frank, I was just talking about y'all in Alaska, my buddy Frank. Hello, my friend. Love you, I miss y'all. I guess Baloo's up there with you. I see some video from the long line trip. I miss you guys. Truly miss you. I appreciate everything you've done. Still waiting on my captain's license. I'm really glad to see the government's reopened. Hopefully, they can get it to me soon so I can get on to my next step in life. Yes, Baloo's a great guy. When he gets back, I want to go have dinner with him. We were planning it right before he left. He had mentioned it to me. God, I miss it up there. It's hot here. It's in the 80s right now at dark. We got 10 more minutes. We're going to get our first drag. It was so good to have him with me at my baptism. It was like a dream come through with all my friends there. What a wild ride we've been on. Wow, 103 in Phoenix, or Arizona. Sorry. Yes, very special, Frank. Well, I'm glad to have you on board with me. Some really good people out here on my side. Even though the world seems to be ruled by the devil, there's some great people out here. Great memories. Turn the fan back, Gordon. We got an inverter on here. We got a big floor fan. It'd be unbearable. Seven more minutes. We'll get our first drag up. Last night we had a few problems with our pump. Something sucked on the bottom up where we didn't have any water pressure. Hopefully we won't have no more issues with that. We got a lot of grass floating at times, little spots of it. Nothing compared to what it can get. Thank you, Frank. Tell Blue I said hello. Love all of you. Tell your mom I said hello. Tell her I miss her dearly. Miss all of you guys. Your brother. Take care, my friend. Let me know. I won't be able to read it, but I'll read your comments later. But you can join in anytime. We'll be working. We need 23,000 tonight. All this technology can bring us together far away, but a lot of this technology separates friends and families. You got family members at tables and they're all on phones, nobody communicating the day when I had lunch. It's funny how technology can be great or distance each other at the same time. Thank you, Frank. Enjoy dinner. My buddy in Alaska, he's 4 hours difference than us. We're 8:50 here, it's 4:50 there. Yeah, tracking devices is right. This phone, the last phone, asked me how did I like my trip to the flea market since last year, and I'm like, what do you mean? And I looked, and it showed that wherever I've been, everywhere I've been. Wanting to know how did I like my trip since last year. That's keeping the tabs on it. This technology is going to be incredible in the hands of the evil ones. But it all will come out to play. The Bible tells us this is all going to happen. We don't have any choice in this game, I'm afraid. Especially when I can't get 300 million Americans to wake up and say no to it. 4 more minutes, we're going to work. Can't wait. I believe this drag will be better than the one I did just a few hundred yards offshore tonight. For whatever reason, the shrimp are heavier here. Man, it's great seeing Frank on here. It's funny how these data centers has just come to play now. They've had them forever. 6 years ago or so, I seen Google collect data centers. Every one of us has our own hard drive collecting every word we say, every text we make, every photo we produce. It's just weird how they're having to add more and more. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. They've already had them. Google data collection centers. It's going to be wild. Yeah, it's one big control grid. Well, it's probably going to be more for your 15-minute cities once they're going to collapse the U.S. dollar, bring in digital currency. The U.S. government will be dissolved and be one world government. We got 4 years. And I think it's going to happen in 33 because everything. Just like 1933, they took all of our gold from us, and then they put Hitler in power to create World War II that killed almost 100 million people. This time it might be 100 billion people, be all of us. But, whatever's on the planet, 7 billion. How many people's on the planet? I forgot. 7 or 8 billion of us. But, what if these people are lunatics and they hate us? They want to just kill us off, kind of like ants. We've been trying to kill off the ants and mosquitoes for a long time. We're no different than them. Yeah. This sound waves can really control your mind. If you don't think so, run water. It'll make you pee. Mom mentioned that the other day about she was washing dishes. Like, I wonder why every time I run water that I got to use the pressure. And I'm like, that's sound waves creating a function. They can do it in a lot of different ways. I seen an artist. I messed up when I was telling my buddy Frank and his friend, but an artist said, I can make the people happy. I can make the people sad and angry with just the tones of my music. It's a frequency that we all work on. And we are all lab rats, for sure. But the time has come. Let's go see what we got on our first drag here, my friends. All of 8 of you, 9 of you, hello. Let's see what we got. Slickcom 9. Turn the camera off here real quick. Looks like it's smudgy. That'd help a little bit. Ready to roll? Ready? Put my gloves on and then we'll get it. First drag, first drag. No, it does not get much calmer than this. Very calm tonight. I don't like it. I don't like it. Straighten it. Oh, it's something back there. Hopefully it's bigger than the one last night. Come on, there. Are you kidding me? Oops, sorry. That looks like it's got some sponge in it to me. It is bigger than last night, no matter what. I tried to stay out of sponge, but I think I failed. Looks shrimpy though. That sponge just takes so long to go through it. It ain't like it's no shrimp in it. But, hey, your light started working. Push it back up. It's got to be a short. That's a brand new light there. Yeah, just put it back in place so you can get it. Your buoy's going out right? Kind of went out weird there. All right, let's set her back over. We got 1400 to move. Tide's going out. That looks good. That looks good. Lots of boats in front of us. Shrimpy on this side of the boat. Come here, come here. Which way do I go? That messes with the line having this on here, but y'all can't see the drag. If I don't, maybe if I lower it a little bit. There we go. Get y'all over here where y'all can see. My friends. Maybe I can reach it better now. You better see good. Looks alright. Get the grass out first. A little bit of grass. Yeah, I caught the sponge. I'm going to do one more to the north. Maybe we get out of it. I don't like this little finger sponge. I don't even think it's natural. I don't know. I don't remember it when I shrimped here 25 years ago, but maybe it was here. I don't like it at all. I don't even see where it's been connected to anything. It's like growing on the bottom or something. It's weird. Might not be natural. My buddy's like, you need to talk to some of the old timers and what they think about it. I'm like, I am one of the old timers. Everybody else is just kids. They probably think this has been here the whole time. But I did not remember it when I was younger. And I shrimped all this bottom before. Shrimp, catching West Coast hoppers. What we call them, what I call them. A lot of different species in the world. Key West, they catch pink shrimp. Louisiana, we catch white shrimp and brown shrimp, and also sea bobs in the wintertime. What we call sea bobs. Ain't working yet. Aggravating sponge. Try one more to the north, see if I can't stay out of the sponge. We got a few shrimp on our first drag tonight compared to last night. Just got to go through it so you don't scrape any of the shrimp over. Little pigfish. Little soulfish. There's some things that can really hurt you out here too. We catch scorpion fish, arrow crabs that breaks off in you, different things that's painful. Better than last night's drag, huh? First drag, even though we got sponge. I was trying to stay out of the sponge last night. I knew there was sponge here. Yeah, we're going to do one more to the north, see if I can't get out of the sponge and still stay in the shrimp. I'm looking for that little chief. I seen him earlier. I don't know. I don't see him right now. He's killing the shrimp. We might go bum him up for some. We passed him a while ago. I should have put over right where he was. Really good shrimper. Killing the shrimp. Your dad says we're doing really good, so don't be worried about too much. Oh yeah, that's shrimpy right there. I don't care how much sponge is in it. No wonder you and Jason was whacking them. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. Picking and grinning. Definitely smaller than last night, but right now we just need numbers. 23,000 order.
Yeah, not a whole lot of pickles.
No, it don't matter. They're pretty big shrimp still. A lot of soft still. I was expecting it to be harder, but I still see a lot of soft. The soft ones are just where they're growing. So they just growing and they shed just like snakes do or crabs. Other things that sheds, but I don't know if insects shed, but these are pretty much a bug of the ocean. But they get real soft. They got no hard shell. We don't pick them. They don't make it. There's another real soft. When he's alive, he just can't do anything. He's soft. Soft shrimp. We try not to pick them. Seem like the ones that we're picking stays hard, so they're not shedding in the tanks, which they also do. But a lot of soft there I'm scraping over. Still very much alive. He's alive. You can see his feet moving, but he can't. He's not stiff enough to flick you or anything. Oh, they're still alive. Whoop, that was a good one I threw overboard. Ooh, yeah, we got shrimp. No wonder y'all were killing them. That's meat right there. Do small tables so you don't kill any of them later. They like the water. You don't want to leave them out of the water too long. But no, that's good shrimping right there. Even if it is spongy. That is what we call a sand perch. Let me bump it up a little bit. I see that you're either sliding down or what we call a sand perch. They don't get much bigger than that. If you were hungry, I'm sure they taste good. I like everything in the ocean. It's got a pretty good flavor. Don't know too many fish you cannot eat. And a couple I thought were no good. My Vietnamese buddy's like, oh, they were my favorite. Gulf menhaden, I never thought anybody could eat. They thought make omega protein out of it, but he's like, no, them are my favorite, one of my favorites. I don't know what he does with it, but he loves it. Gotta be fast at this job to pick 23,000 tonight. And hopefully have a few extra for the shop, which these are not great commercial, but maybe they'll take a few of them. They'll take out what they can't use and deduct them from our pay, but they're just extras anyhow. We've been catching much nicer shrimp. They're just getting less of them up the way here, so we're back into little shrimp. Little shrimp, but they're pretty big. Perfect for bait. Get on out of here. Oh yeah, it's pretty good, I must say. A little bigger cowfish. A little bigger. There's the beautiful batfish. A face only a mother can love, but they're really cool. They're a little bottom dweller. I've always thought pretty highly of them as a neat fish. I remember seeing them when I was a little kid, gill netting with my grandpa. All these are uniform. They're beautiful shrimp. Perfect for bait, man. These are great. Tomorrow night we'll go up in the bigger shrimp when they do the commercial. We might not get as many, but they'll be happy with them. Won't be as many deductions. We're gonna do, unless we have a beta, or we're gonna do live commercial tomorrow night. Might not come in till almost daybreak. We can work longer. We don't have a deadline. I think we're getting $6 a pound for commercial now. So if we can get 300 pounds, that'll be $1,800 gross for the boat. You gotta earn it, you gotta work for it. I might have to do a good shrimp over there. I'll make sure no boats are coming at us, which we do have one. We'll give him a little more leeway here, give him a couple of digits. I like the speed, still good. Good drag. Sponge or not, I don't care. That was a good drag. Y'all see good? Everybody hearing me? It is a lot of work. I don't know if you're still listening to me, but it is a lot of work. God bless you too. It's funny, I can see a little bit of what y'all saying there on the bottom line. And I don't have time to look at it too much, but it is a lot of work. We work, we don't take a break all night long, not until we're done at 4:30. Then it takes about an hour to offload. So about 5:30 we'll get a break. Mermaid. I got a text from my friend Mermaid. Get in. Yeah, got a boat going right next to me here. Got one boat next to me. Little slippery dick thingy. I don't know what the real name is. Little baby starfish. Little baby. Everything's very much alive too, no matter what. Everything lives, all the crabs are alive. It's actually one of the safest shrimperies I've ever been part of. And I've fished Louisiana and stuff, which they are not hurting anything either, in my opinion. Yeah, he's right next to me. Hi guys. I almost yell at you, we're so close to this boat here. Better start getting them out of your tick. They're just hanging out. They're not even picking yet. They might be late. A little later than we were. beautiful, beautiful work. My buddy in North Carolina said, pretty work. That is pretty work right there. Yeah. Gotta be fast. Can't be messing around. We need 23,000 of them. And we put 1,100 per bag, so it's actually quite a bit more. We put an extra 100 for dead loss, which when it's hot, they do lose a few shrimp for sure. Last night they were 11 and a half pounds for 11. Well, about 12 pounds for 1,100. I actually gave them 1,073 because I didn't know how many I had on board. And how we do a count, we'll weigh up 3-4 pounds, whatever. I do 3 pound count, and then you can do an average. How many per pound? Nobody in front of me. Shrimpy. That was a good drag right there, man. I tell you what, Jason wasn't wrong about dragging right there. The other captain's name's Jason. Really good guy. Well, I had never met him, but he does really good work. It's been good to be a swing captain with him. Alrighty. Now we can just get in out of that sponge just a little bit and stay in that kind of shrimp. Make our night a lot easier. Shrimp jackpot. Yeah, Roger. Definitely shrimpy for our first drag. It's really good. Really good. Don't want to throw a lot of garbage in with the shrimp too, because that can affect their life. Breathing in all that shit clogs up their little pipes that they suck water in and out of. They're pretty hardy unless you don't take care of them. Like keep your tanks clean. Don't put a lot on the table, shorter drags. Wintertime, you can't hardly kill them at all. That winter, the cold weather really helps. When they're hot, they don't like it. A little more timid. Ow, he stuck me. These crabs got little horns on them. Oh, there, got me. Got me. All right, I'm starting to get down a little bit. Little piece of growth of some kind. Well, scallops are real small. They only live for less than 2 years, about a year, I guess. Once they lay their eggs, they're done. They don't live much longer. Then it starts over the process again. They grow up to babies. But you can see their seeds too. They're little emerald green, little tiny shells, really microscopic. But they're emerald green little shells when they first start coming out. So they're just babies now. Bay scallops, they're very delicious. We got a small season, but we're not allowed any on these boats. No mechanical means. And obviously, I don't think you can harvest them at night. We're very mechanical here. telling me I can't hear you because I lost my microphone, and that was a good one. That sucks. Let me grab another one. Good microphone too, that sucks. Thank you for telling me you couldn't hear me. I lost my good microphone. I'll invest in some better ones, but these here had a short battery life. I didn't like them. Let me know again if y'all can't hear me. I lost my microphone somewhere. It's gone. It must have got wet. Oh well. Can you hear me now? I dropped in the deck. I'm surprised I didn't see it on the table. That's funny. It happens. Not a big deal. We're going to turn around here and we're going to grab it. We're going to get another one. Can you hear me clearly now? Awesome. This one here had a shorter battery life, so I didn't like it. But I got two more if I lose them. They saw it drop into the tank. It's funny. Hey, Morgan, we're going to turn around, then we'll get it. That's hilarious. They're cheap. They only cost me $20. I tried to replace the better battery ones, but they're out of stock. I'm like, that sucks. I only bought one set. They're out of stock. And the new set I bought that looked the same. It seemed like they got a shorter battery life. I don't know. We'll see though. I got two more on here. We'll run it for a little while. I kind of see the same thing over and over again. Hopefully y'all really enjoy this. I enjoy showing you all. But we're almost turned around. Gotta get it. Slick calm right now. I'm glad I got a fan in here. It would be hot sitting in here. I'm at the captain's chair. Almost burned. Some water. All right, we are set. Get a little bit more south there. We'll get a little bit more. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right. Warm tonight. I think last night was hotter, but it's warm right this second too, though. Oh, I blocked up. Oh, I got a rock. I didn't even fill a rock. We're going to have to rig in. We're going to rig in. I never even fell a rock. I caught a rock. We're going to have to rig in and get it out. Man, it's a big one, too. That sucked. I never even felled a rock. But you know what I did do? I went over a mark. I didn't feel it, but we caught it, I guess. Freaking sucked. I seen that we went over a mark. I guess we caught the mark instead of it hanging us up. Dang it, man. That sucks. It's going to be hell getting it out, too. I can tell you that right now. We're going to get it out, though. Hell or high water, we'll get it out of there. But we got to rig in to get it. I thought we just went next to it and it was no problem, but I guess not. Man, that's a big one, too. There's a flat rock. That's why I got so much stuff in my trawl net. Been in there a little while. Well, I cannot believe we didn't feel it. Always something with this stuff. We're going to leave your bag out. I'm going to rig my side in. I'm going to tie mine off like we did yesterday. Yesterday we had a rig in. Here, let me take it out of gear. I'm going to leave y'all on board with so y'all can watch this episode here. We'll just leave yours up. We might actually set it in the water just so it's a little lighter. I'm going to tie mine. See how big it is? Rock. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt one, and I wish we could turn rig in backwards here so we could get to it easier, but maybe it'd be better if we could kick it off anyhow. There was a mark there, but we ended up catching it instead of just hanging on it. John said when he was young, they were bringing in rocks left and right because nobody had ever drug out here. I never even felt a bump. I mean, not even a little bit. It just scooped it up and then made me block off.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff that looks good all the time, too.
Well, this rock was probably on that mark, and it's not now because it's in our trough. Run one out. That's a rock. It's weird. There's some kind of piece of plastic on top of it. Looks like part of a crab trap laying on top of it. Look at that. What's the chances of that? Mercy. That can't get much worse when I didn't need anything. When I didn't need anything to go wrong tonight, and it did anyhow. You know what? It's not a rock. It is a piece of a concrete from a crab trap. It is a concrete slab of a crab trap. That is concrete. Dang it, I've never caught one of their slabs like that. That's why there's a piece of trap with it, plastic trap. Let's see. I better break it up since it's not lime rock. Let me see. Stupid stone crab trap bottom is what it is. I was wanting to put a sledgehammer on here. I don't know if you ever did. Got a hammer. Need safety glasses for this. It's part of the concrete of the bottom of a crab trap. I was going to ruin the net by hitting it. There we go. It will break up though. Yeah, it tore a hole in the net right there where I was hitting. I'd rather come in just so we can fish it out. Stupid crab trap. We got some more of it on the bottom. It's a plastic one too, not a wood one. I never did like the plastic crab traps. At least it being concrete, it will break up a little easier. But that plastic thing's in there too. Plastic. All right, let's jack it up a little bit. I got to fix the hole in the net. Let's put it in the same spot though. See where it cut through it? Cutting the hole every time I hit it. Maybe I can get it in there. There we go. That ain't working. Can't quite get the same swing on it now. I wish it was a wood trap, not a plastic trap. This sucks. Wood I can break apart, this plastic thing, and it's not breaking apart very easy. I've never really had a problem with anything like this, actually. Sucks the plastic had to go in there like it did. And I'm just tearing it. The plastic part just broke there. Makes me miss stainless rakes. Stainless rakes I can just bend around, but these spring steel don't bend around too good. I miss stainless rakes bad right this second, I promise you. Got all kinds of holes we need fixed. Freaking bottom of a concrete of one of these stone crab traps. Yeah, what's bad, the plastic's hung in there. This is the first for me, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never had nothing quite like this get caught in my rakes. I don't remember ever catching any of the concrete. Usually they're, flat, you just roll over them. Hard to hit something that webbing grabs. Make sure nobody's gonna hit us, main thing. I got most of the concrete out. The plastic thing is holding the rest of it. It's wedged in there so tight it ain't funny. I love crabbers. Big piece of concrete. Alright, we get this other piece up. We should be good to go. Just so dang tight. I don't care which way you slide, come in or out, I don't care. Alright, we got it. I'm going to try to push it through the rates here, so I don't have to. There we go. We won, we got it, Scoop. Get their line out of here, there's still a piece of line. There's the plastic piece of shit crap. They use plastic instead of wood. Whether it saves them money, I have no idea. But it doesn't biodegrade like wood does, that's for sure. But we won. I just got to sew this hole up real quick. You can throw the concrete over, but save the plastic. We'll throw it in the dumpster. They washed the mud off of it, but we won. We battled it out. We got it. Main thing is not making it where we can't work. It definitely messed up my drag, that catching that. That stuff's everywhere out here. But let me rig in. Let me fix the holes real quick. Just gonna do a quick sew job here. Ooh, hot. Too hot for all these kind of mistakes. Need my eyeglasses, sad to say. Anything to slow us down. So far we've lost 13 minutes. Alright, now I can see. Alright, sew job here. Just so we don't lose shrimp. I do not like plastic in the ocean, and they use plastic crab traps. You know, whatever they want to think about is good or cheap. They've always used wood that disintegrates within a little while. But as we can tell, that plastic is still here. I do not like plastic. I don't know where, I can't tell where that one goes. Let's just make it there for now. Just do a quick little sew job for now. I usually come in pretty good, but a little bit more missing there. Yeah, one little hole left. I'll jump back, grab that. Then we got a bigger hole below us here. Come on, quit hanging up. I forgot my knife. That's why I wear a neck knife. If anybody meets me, I always got this neck knife on. Oh, there's 2 more holes here. Why is that so hard to pull up? Alright, we're going to do a quick sew job. We got 2 more holes here and we'll get back to work. It's going to cost me a drag. Sad to say by the time we get done here. Doggone hammer did a lot of damage, more than the thing, just trying to get it out. It's not pretty either how it cut it. Just gonna do a lace job for now and just sew it up. Kind of like stitching up a wound, which it is a wound. And cut some of the time down though. One more and we're out of here. One more hole and we're done. We'll rig back out. And do the same thing here. I'm just going to lace it together and fix it later. Better tomorrow or something. Not what I want. It's just what I have to do to get back to work. A little slack in it. Just trying to keep the shrimp from going through it. Last night was a crab rope. Tonight was the whole concrete. At least nobody's going to catch it again. We busted it up. That should be the end of that one. I think that's all of them. I don't see any more holes. Huh? It was probably already falling apart. That might have been out here for years. I don't know how long it's been out here. We just ended up catching the slab. Got boats all around me. Hope they're watching me because right now I'm dead in the water. What's the luck? My luck. I don't have good luck. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. Took about 20 minutes so far, so we lost a drag on that one. Yeah. At least we're able to get it out. I was starting to wonder if we were going to be able to, but concrete's easier to bust up than lime rock. So we did have that on our side compared to a natural rock. All right, let's get back going. That boat's right next to me. Where's it at? Literally right next to me. I get set over, then I'll get going straight. Phew, it's too hot for all that. There you go, I'll bring it back to you. Got my glasses on now, I can't see going outwards. I can't see it all. Alright, that was a pain in the butt. Messed my net up, got my floor dirty. Get her overboard up. That cost us 20 minutes. 20 minutes we lost on that. And my side don't have near the shrimp. I don't have near the shrimp because of that. I don't know how long that had been in there. I think I would have felt it. But no, I didn't feel it. Where'd the hammer go? Need some plastic. Yep. sucked losing 20 minutes and having to deal with that. And also did damage to our nets. But we're back to work. That's the good part. We're back to work. Got to know how to get everything taken care of, no matter what it is. Your sump come loose over there or over here. It's mine. Yeah, my valve was messed up. Oh well. Ugh. I gotta figure out something better with this thing. I don't know what to do with it. Good exercise though, I guess. And we are back to work. A lot more grass on my side because of the doggone stinking crab trap. That light reaching into a tank full of dangerous creatures. I can't read Joe's message with or without the glasses. Too far away for the glasses. Throw them on the dash. Somebody was talking about the eye buckles yesterday. I think that's a great idea. Then you got the eye doctor and have them check my eyes. My eyes used to be amazingly good, but like all things, it wears out on their bodies. That's one of them. When we're done, I want to wash the deck down and get all that concrete off when we're done picking this tractor. I got to get the grass out still. Way more grass than I should have, but when that blocks the trawl off, it just caught a bunch of stuff. It blocks the roller from rolling, they just bulldozer it up. That was a nightmare for our second one. There's a big starfish he caught. Let me get Joe's position there a little better. I'm just going to blow through this stuff. I'm not even going to look through it. Just try to get it out. Way more than what we've been catching. This part of life, catching stuff you don't want in your life. This cardboard or something. I don't know what it was. I don't have near the shrimp as I did on the last one. You still have spines? I got all of it this time. I don't think I have near the shrimp because of what happened. One of my rollers wasn't working. I got garbage this time because of what happened. We must have had that in there for a while. I got garbage. Don't put so much on the table, you're going to kill shrimp. Just so they don't have to breathe the hot air, you know. Way too hot to be putting too many on the table. Only takes a second to get another dip. Alright, y'all can come with me over here teasing me. I didn't shake it off last drag there. I mean, last pull out of there. A few more shrimp came out and I like. Crab trap messed us up there, man. We can't afford any kind of mess ups. What is that? Oh, a lot of boats around us. All right, just a second. I bet that microphone didn't like the saltwater bath it got. It probably killed it pretty quick. And the other one I left on a t-shirt and it got washed the other day. So that was the end of those microphone sets. Get in there. I'll let some of y'all go. Y'all can go free. Catch you on the next one. Got a bunch of something still in there. It's probably garbage, but it's not coming out with the fork anywhere. That crab trap concrete piece really messes up. Try to keep that kind of stuff down to a minimum. That is what we call a dozer shrimp. Little dozer shrimp. They get big offshore. Just here's just a nursery for them, I guess. Seen them big out there, group of fish. Yep, I got the stuff. That's what I got. There's a few shrimp in it. Speaking of shrimp, I need to move our shrimp back so they don't crowd up. Clear this table, I'll move them. Man, that hurt my feelings, I swear. That trap wasn't natural either. That's another thing, it hurts my feelings. Not natural. Using plastic traps in the ocean, what kind of common sense is that? Supposedly biodegradable plastic, I guess. I don't know. Anything for a company to make money at, whether it's good for the environment or not. Selling you plastic. Was the last drag better than this one? What do you think so far? About the same?
Yeah.
Mine ain't. I got more stuff in it, you know what to do with. Oh, I got garbage on mine. It ain't no joke. That's all you're gonna catch with a concrete engine roller, that's for sure. It is what it is. We'll still get our order. Just not gonna get all them extras I was looking for. Can't cry over spilt milk. You're free. I haven't seen no sharks yet. I think I've caught a concrete slab before, but that was one of the worst ones. I think I have caught one before that I can remember a long time ago. I'm sure it's not that rare. Probably plenty of them out here. I just got a bunch of garbage from it though. Kills me. Losing my drag basically. One roller not turning and just shoveling the stuff up. Fill the trawl up with bottom debris that we're normally just rolling over. That's what the roller's for. It just rolls right over all the stuff. You ain't gotta worry about it. Oh well, in 20 minutes I'll be done with it and go back to doing what we were doing. Back to what we were doing. Seen a houndfish go by the boat. Real pretty blue. Just jump by the boat here. Big ass needlefish is what it is. Swing and a miss. Bad again. That's the third time or fourth time I tried to pick that one tip up. Swing and a miss. Softy. Talking about making split second decisions on everything. Whether it's soft, whether you got a piece of sponge in your hand. Get in there, soft shrimp. All's fine. My microphone couldn't have fallen out on the table. It had to fall out into the tank. I still haven't retrieved it. That would have been it, and all of a sudden it was laying on the table out of a dip. Little crabs, yeah, little crabs. Kind of read those. There. About got all the garbage knocked out here. Then we get a drag up here with some stuff in it. Hopefully no more crab traps tonight. I definitely didn't get all my shrimp out of that, what I should have got. Once it blocked off the roller, it just bulldozed through the area. It wasn't catching no more. Except for all this garbage. This is catching that. That's why it surprised me. Sometimes you get stuff that blocks the trawl off like moss, but it's been cleaned this year for that. I haven't seen any moss out here. So it was unusual to see it blocked off, and then I seen what blocked it off was the crab concrete block that was in the bottom of crab traps to make them weight it down. That's why that concrete's there. But I think that's the second one I've ever caught, so it's kind of rare for me to catch one. Usually just roll over that stuff, but that plastic part of the trap looks like it hung it up. Alright, I about got my tank cleaned again, finally. One more dip, I should have it. Salty. It's a never-ending dump tank here. So, got it all out and keep coming. Talk to me. Big fish used to grunt, but these ain't been grunting. Wash this concrete out. I'll just keep tracking it back in the house. I'll take some. I'll take some. Just make sure you pinch that hole off so we don't lose any on the floor. There you go. You can give me a hair more if you like. He's got a lot more trim because he didn't block off. Perfect. Excellent work. Quit jumping off the table. I feel you hit my foot. degrees tonight. I'll take some more if you got it. You got any more? I'm going to turn around and probably get it. It's almost 30 minutes already. Yeah, you got quite a bit still, don't you? Excellent. You had their butt, didn't you? Pretty good drag, yeah. What it looked like. Dang it. Concrete messed my side up. Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the women out there that's mothers. I meant to leave a post, but I've been busy today sleeping. I surprised my mother today with a nice present that she enjoys. She loves puzzles, so I bought her a couple puzzles. They don't need much when they're 80, but just to make them happy. All right, I got another 90 degrees, and we'll be where we want to go. You got any more, or is that it? We'll get you a drink of water, then we'll get another one. Make sure you stay hydrated. Oh, over the floor down there. Is that it? Yeah. Want to get you a drink? You got a minute or so? I got to remember tomorrow to pick us up some more. Sure I will, but I got to make sure I do. Just now been 30 minutes, so we should be good.
That's the first time I see it, like, we have to take a picture of that.
Lime rock's a lot harder, at least that was concrete. I mean, once I see it was concrete, I knew we could bust it up. But I want one of those small sledgehammers, a little, they're about 5 pounds. It's a lot easier with that instead of a framing hammer. All right, let's move y'all back to the window. No more problems tonight. Yeah, 20 minutes for sure, maybe 25. If that's all it's going to throw at us tonight, we'll be happy with it. But that don't have to be. We can catch a big rock next time you can't get out. I've had to take them back to the dock. I could never get them out. Big line rock. All right, we'll go ahead and get this one. My eyeballs are sweating. Need a little breeze and we ain't getting it. Well, at least my trawl's cleared this time. That's a plus. Little hole there I see I missed when I fixed that. I did fix one. That shrimp right there, we got him. Hopefully that sponge ain't there, but I bet it is. Kind of hard to get out of. Just where we're at. I think I heard one of the rocks go in there just now. Everything looks good, though. Boom. About 14 foot of water on her nose. Much better. Much better, much better. I actually see more grass than sponge. That's the most grass I've seen all season. Yeah, I got a big piece of rock in there. Part of that concrete we caught that messed up the last drag. Maybe a fish can live under it or around it. Make it its home. little bit of sponge in there. Oh, that's shrimp right there, dog. Shrimp, hey, I like it, I like it. Mikey likes it. Y'all remember that commercial? Mikey likes it. I wouldn't eat that food, never did like that cereal. I don't eat any cereal now that I realize what cereal's about. But never could eat that stuff. I think it was like Trix or something, but I'm not sure. Lies. Kellogg was a horrible human being. Quite a few soft shrimp we're not going to pick. All of them are soft. They're alive still. We don't pick the soft ones. They don't live in our tanks. They'll be broken into a bunch of pieces. Pain in the butt to clean. You see him moving around, but he ain't going to make it. Oh, that was a good drag right there. No wonder y'all were catching so many. That is meat. Shrimp jumped out of my way. There you get away. Lucky shrimp. Oh, wrong species there. I like it. That's a good drag right here. Very cool. Thank you. I can see the very cool clearly. It is pretty neat. Catching live shrimp for bait, and then all of our extras will get a live commercial that flies to New York City. An airplane. Aeroplane. Everything's alive, going overboard, and shit swimming off. Put a little bit on the table so they don't die. Well, that was a good drag. I'm talking good one right there. Good bait drag. Not a commercial so much, but very good bait. Everybody's still in their way. I don't see a problem getting our order tonight. I see why you are catching 100 pounds over your order now. This is good right there. That drag was amazing, actually. Probably about the best I've seen in a while. We've been chasing bigger shrimp, but these are beautiful bait shrimp. Not quite big enough for commercial, but they're beautiful bait. We're going to still sell our extras to them, but they ain't going to like it as much. They want them big 4-finger shrimp. Looks like about 11.5 pounders again or so, like last night. 11 pounders for 1,100. We got compliments on our shrimp last night. They said a very good shrimp, pretty shrimp. Yeah, I like compliments. Those first texts your dad had left when I woke up was the bait guy said beautiful shrimp last night. I like compliments. Makes you want to work harder. I'm gonna go away, didn't you? All the ones I'm scraping over are soft. They're no good. No good. I gotta go there and check my positioning when I get done with this table. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Go ahead and move some more back. All over the floor. Man, that is some really good shrimping right there. There's some more of that concrete block we caught. Put too many on the table. Be quick. both by you, all three of you? Oh, that felt more of a rock. Never. Still haven't seen my microphone. I'll take some. Just block that hole so they don't fall out. We need to fix that tomorrow. Thank you. Little baby shrimp. Thought I heard the dolphin. Maybe not. Something out there splashed. I don't see anything, but had one the other night jumping and got me soaking wet. Or wet me pretty good. He did it twice. I work at SeaWorld. Yeah, we were in the boat. 3, 4 boats around here. Ooh. All right, my friends. 11 o'clock. I'll take some more. I gotta get it as soon as we're done here. The whole thing up. Surrounded by boats. Another boat wait. Boat away hit us on the side there. Thought I seen blue lights up above earlier, and it might be the police out here. Pretty nice work. Oh, there's sharks. I see a shark. Yeah, I heard something splash out there. There's a pretty nice shark right beside us here. I'm going to show y'all the sharks, my friend, but I'm going to let y'all go after that. Maybe he'll come back up one more time there. I'm going to clean my lens off. Maybe he'll come back up. But I just seen the shark come up, little black tip, probably about 4 or 5 foot. We got to get this drag up there. I'm going to turn around. Might be on the other side. See any sharks over there? You want to come up for a minute? Was a pretty nice black tip there for a minute. Oh well. Oh. Come on, Mr. Shark, where you at? Came up twice there. I'm not exactly throwing anything overboard. That might be a reason. Anyhow, my friends, I'm going to let y'all go. I don't want to kill my battery completely down here. Oh, there he is. Ah, he didn't make me a liar. There he is. Looks like a little black tip, real pointy nose. Spinner sharks are real close related. There might be a spinner as well. Pretty shark though for the ones that's left behind here to watch it. Yeah, lots of baby starfish. I see you right there. This one lonely shark. Standing by, my friends. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight. It went pretty smooth besides the concrete block there. Alright. Standing by. What are we doing there, folks? There we go. Have a great night, everybody.